Oh yeah. Hey, we're back. Thanks for listening. Not safe for work. That wasn't so bad, that break. That was more Devin drumming there, and we're gonna do a Devin Walker set. For music break, and let's start this off. There's a beautiful piano number, and then some drums. So I'll leave you with that, and perhaps you can backtrack.
Yeah,
give us some stories.
I'll definitely tell you a story about
we learned
piano
last
piece.
week.
When
Piano piece has a great story.
Backtracking is the best.
Yeah,
it is.
We made a mistake last week and learned that backtracking. You
It's
front
better than
track
front
the first
tracking.
track, and then you backtrack the rest in case there's a mistake.
There it is.
And this is
There's nothing better than moonwalking, folks.
Prelude 1 for Katie. That sounds like there's a story.
Oh, there is a story, baby.
That goes
and it's
along,
ugly.
That goes along
But
with
beautiful
that.
music came from it.
So this is a musical block from our guest, friend of the show.
That's
Devin
right,
Walker.
friend of the show. Devin Courtney Walker.
Oh, is that your professional
Yeah, that's my
name?
professional one.
And I did notice that is in, if you're looking for a taxi show,
Right.
you want Devin Courtney Walker.
Oh, that's important. I go by J. Austin Graham professionally for the same reason.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
easier to find me.
Well, you guys have cool names.
That does
And
help.
you can thank our mothers for that.
Yeah, right.
Nothing to do with me. Not my.
I can't claim
Thanks,
that.
Mom. You did something right. God damn it.
So,
No, I love my mom, but
So,
just riding her. Oh, wrong thing to say.
yeah, no,
Sorry, guys.
yeah, that's a whole show.
Let's do some backtracking now, please.
So, a piano number, and then go and roll into some drums, and we'll talk to Devin himself right after this. You're listening to
I
Not
think we
Safe
should
for Work.
intro it a little bit more.
Has this not been going on? This hasn't been going on.
Or Devin Courtney Walker.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado,
Sunday. Devin Courtney Walker.
Okay, that's it.
we'll be right there.
All right, bye. We're out of here. your girlfriend was about to start school.
And the drumming, that was
the BLackharma ProJecT with me and my friend Huy Nguyen, who was on bass at the time. But the BLackharma ProJecT resurrects itself just based on me meeting another bass player, and we then I throw them some beats and we write some songs and we play in galleries and such. And so that was a very good performance we had at a gallery, painting gallery.
I noticed the crowd was into those.
Yeah, they went crazy.
Yeah, that's neat. That's a good feeling.
It is. It was one of those performances where I left my body and I just was off somewhere else, and people responded to it, so it was great. So it's, when you think too much in anything, it might be like this in comedy as well, Jay. When you're on stage and you're thinking about your bit too much and you're not flowing.
Oh, yeah. No,
Same thing with music.
You can definitely be too caught up in your own head.
Right.
Yeah.
Too cerebral.
People do that just before they get up on stage. I'll see comics like really going over their set hardcore and like taking notes and stuff, and it's like you're not even paying attention to the other comics. And if you don't know what's going on in the room, you don't know how to react to that.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's the big thing for me is I'll go and sit in a room and I'll watch the other comics do stuff, and maybe I'll try to think of a way to segue off of something they said, and be like, when I get up there, I'll say so and so said blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and this works into
bring
my
that joke
set.
in,
Yeah, that's what I always try to do, or talk about something in the room, or something that makes it local and unique to that set.
Right.
You know,
makes sense. So you always appreciate that as an audience when a first comic comes on and then you don't expect you to refer to the first comic, and that catches them off guard and it's funny, and you bring them two together. And I love that with comedians within their bits, they start with a premise and they go off in a different tangent, but then somehow they've worked their way back to that premise, and it's genius.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
wonderful.
always well appreciated.
Yeah. He came back again. I didn't expect it. He's talking about vagina again, once again.
Big surprise.
Can do most female comics talk about vagina? Is that true? I see. In what context are all?
Well,
there's a lot of dick jokes from male comics.
Yeah, but that's annoying as well.
I get a little bit annoyed with the vagina talk because from certain comics, it seems to me like they're just playing off the fact that they're an attractive woman, and if they talk about their vagina, it gives the males in the audience a chance to picture.
Right.
You know, it's like, hey, you can think about my vagina right now, and you have my permission to do so.
Right.
You know, and it's like sometimes it seems like
Cheap
they're
laugh,
being
man.
they're being too dirty just for the sake of being a cute girl who's dirty, and but on the other hand, it works.
Yeah. Well, I think that's their philosophy, because in the world it works. I go into a store and I act cute and I get what I want. I go into go on stage and act cute and get what I want. Same thing.
But I mean, it does annoy me.